Pay close attention. This isn't something you see every day.
Welcome back to another video, and today I want to talk about the G.I. Joe Classified Series number 113, Mutt and Junkyard. And let me tell you something, guys. I've been waiting for this guy for a long time since this line has started. And finally we have him. So, without further ado, let's get into taking a look at his figure. Now, I would have gone and shown him off in the box, but it was just too big for what I have for my setup. So this is the reason why I have him sitting here, Mutt and Junkyard sitting here like this. Now, this guy's real name is Stanley R. Perlmutter. He was born in Island, New Jersey. This guy is crazy because he's a rank E4 specialist. His primary is a dog handler. His secondary is infantry. And most of the Joes would say that he got along with his animals more than he did with his partners. And rightfully so, I get it. People suck, animals are awesome. But anyway, without further ado, let's get into taking a look at these guys, at these two, because they come with a bunch of accessories. And I'm going to try to make that pretty quick because of the fact that, we just don't want it to run too long. So anyway, taking a look at Mutt here. Let me get this camera to focus. There we go. All right, so taking a look at that face sculpt. That is a beautiful looking face sculpt that they have on this guy. And if you actually take a close look at the scars on his face. I don't know if that's coming through, but right here on the cheek, he's got a couple scars right there, which is actually pretty cool that they added that. So obviously he got hurt, scratched by a cat. I don't know which, but I know it wasn't on the original, but still, he's got that, gritting teeth look, his hair, eyebrows, everything just nice. And I like the 5 o'clock shadow that they have going on here. That's the best 5 o'clock shadow I've seen on a figure ever, I have to say. They gave him his chest hair, which is cool. And then he has his green shirt with the red, on the vest here. And then down to his forearms where he has some hair, patches of hair there. And then here on this arm, he has the gauntlet where when he's training the dogs, they can attack him on the arm here to where if he gets bit, it's not going to hurt him. And then moving down, you have his green pants, his holster, his knee pads, and his boots. Nicely done. Now, one thing I want to point out on the belt, is he actually has the dog spray right here on the back. So that's actually pretty cool that they added that in there. And then let's not forget his knife sheath right here. I don't do a whole lot of articulation and stuff like that when it comes to the figure, but I do want to point out something. I do believe that this here originally was an airborne symbol, kind of like what Duke has on his chest. I think he had the same one on the original. On this one, it is more like this star that he has there. So anyway, when it comes to his articulation, what I want to show off is this right here. He can still, with this vest, he's got a nice ab crunch, so you can actually move him. So that's actually really cool. So I have to say, and then, getting him into, let's just say, and I just opened him so he is a little stiff. And not this side. This side's actually loose. This side's stiff. But let's just say we want to put him in a little bit of a pose, with his butterfly hinges. And we all know the articulation when it comes to the Joes, what they have and what they don't have, on how you can, pose these guys out. And I just wanted to give him a little bit of a something so you guys can actually see that you can actually get him into a little bit of something if you wanted to. Now, mine's a little stiff only because of the fact I just took him out of the package. I didn't warm him up or anything. His left side here is stiffer than the right side. The right side moves a lot smoother. Why, I don't know. But just to show off a little bit on what this guy can do as far as posing, there you go. I'm not going to get into a whole lot of stuff because we got a lot of stuff to show off. But as you can see, you can pose him out and he actually looks pretty good. Now if I could just get him to stay there. we'll be all right. All right, so let's get on to looking at Junkyard. And Junkyard, he's always been around since the beginning, at least from what I can remember of the old cartoon. He's been on the show more than Timber ever has. So, yeah, I mean, I don't ever remember him having this vest on, but I understand why they put it on him, and that's cool. And I don't remember him having this studded collar, which can be removed. All this can be removed off of the figure itself, and he has an alternate head, so which I will show off. He's articulated. I mean, just really, really, really cool. Just like Timber, which Timber was articulated as well. Junkyard is articulated in the same manner. So that's actually pretty cool. I think that they, you know, with these animals, they have gone all out. So it'll be cool to see in the future when they actually start making more, you know, animals and stuff like that, like Nagahide's, you know, pet boar and stuff like that. I mean, they just have done a great job. I mean, look at that face sculpt, his growling, his snarling face right there, the eyes. I mean, just the eyes alone look fantastic. And then you have the gums here that are showing. I'm surprised they didn't add a little slobber. I'm just kidding. I'm glad that they didn't. I mean, everything is just fabulous. And for a Rottweiler, they've nailed it. They nailed the sculpt big time. So with that being said, guys, let's get into taking a look at the accessories that these guys come with. And let's get on with this review. So starting off, I want to talk about his alternate head, and he just looks like a happy boy right there with his tongue out. I mean, look at the detail on the tongue itself, the teeth inside the mouth, the open mouth, the eyes again. I mean, you could just see the expression of him just being a happy boy, right? And before I forget, I thought that this vest came off, and if somebody knows how to get it off, leave it in the comments down below. I cannot for the life of me figure out how to get this thing off, if it even comes off of him. I thought it did. I thought it was removable. Like I said, I just opened this guy, and I really didn't look at it. I just opened him up and just started doing a review. But anyways, I mean, just what a beautiful head sculpt. And as you can see, I removed the collar, but I would like to know how to remove this vest, that's for sure. I'll probably look it up to see, but if anybody knows, leave it in the comments. But that is just a wonderful head sculpt. All right, so now we have a set of his hands, and it looks like one's for holding the harness and the other one is more of like a motion, because these fingers here are not open, or the thumb, they're actually glued together. I don't know if this is supposed to be a pointed finger or not. I don't know, because mine came like that. That's the way it looks. So it looks like he's kind of giving a command with it. This could be another command hand or holding onto that harness. I'm not sure, because on the figure itself, he has these two sets of hands here. I know one's a trigger finger, the other one might be a trigger finger, but you know, you have those open gripping hands to grab the harness as well. So, you know, when it comes to these here, these could be command hands for all I know. And now I do know for a fact that this is a pointing finger hand, as you can see, and I had to warm this up because this one was bent sideways, not down, just sideways. And then as you can see, this is also command hand. These are actually, the fingers are glued together, but it's another command hand that he has. And next he has a fist and a opened hand for petting or having him sniffing his hand or giving him a treat. I don't know which, but cool. Next we have Mutt's gas mask. It's cool. I don't remember him having this ever. That's just me. I could be wrong, but I like the green and the reds and the blacks and the grays that are on there. It's actually really, really nice. I'll probably never put it on, but still nice. Next, we have his two sets of goggles. We have the larger set of goggles, and then we have the smaller set. And just like Dusty and some of the other figures like General Hawk and stuff like that, the smaller one will go on backwards to hold the helmet in place, and then the larger one fits over the helmet itself. And since we're speaking of the helmet, I'm just going to bring it in here. And then here's the helmet itself that goes on him, because, you know, it wouldn't be Mutt without his standard helmet with the goggles on the top. But, you know, hey, small ones, large ones, whatever. I know the small ones you could put on his face too, to pretend that he's wearing them, instead of having the large ones that are over the actual helmet. Next, we have his nightstick or tonfa, whatever you want to call it. Mine was a little bit warped in that plastic packaging, but I just heated it up and it went right back to normal. But hey, everybody wanted the plastic package, and yes, it's back. But yeah, looks good. It's all just casted in black. Next, we have his little knife, and it's just silver painted blade with black handle. Next, we have his sidearm, and it's painted black and green. Very nice. Has a porthole in the front for blast effects. Very nice little looking sidearm. Next, we have Mutt's M16, and very well done. I mean, it wasn't warped or anything like that when I took it out of the package, but I like the way that they did it. Yes, you can remove the magazine and it goes right on in there. Has a little scope on the top here, painted green, and then the muzzle on the front. Very nicely done. Nice little weapon to have for him. They did a great job with it. All right, so that's it for all of the accessories that come with the figure itself. I have to say, he comes with a lot of stuff. And you can see that his sidearm fits right there very well in the holster, his knife in the sheath, and his helmet with the goggles on the top. And I just want to say, I want to point out that I do not have the smaller goggles here. They're in my hand. They're not on the figure itself. So you don't have to put them underneath the helmet. It actually fits pretty good once you put the bigger ones on. So with that being said, let's take a look at how he compares to a couple of other figures. Here's how Mutt Junkyard compared to NECA's Last Ronin Raphael. And this is how Mutt Junkyard compared to Power from Chainsaw Man. All right, guys, so that's all I have for comparisons. But anyway, listen, I mean, if you have been looking forward to getting this guy, definitely pick him up. He's definitely worth it. He comes with quite a bit of stuff. A lot of different sets of hands, and I know some of them are for, you know, dog commands and stuff like that from when he's out in the field with Junkyard. Like I said, been waiting for this guy for a long time since the line started. I think he should have come out when the line started instead of waiting forever in a day and having 15 different Snake Eyeses and 20 different Cobra Commanders and stuff like that. But that's just my opinion. That is just my opinion on the case. But which therefore, he's out now, so by all means, pick him up. Don't pay outlandish prices for these figures either. Don't try. If you can't find them, you will eventually be able to find them or pick them up. I got mine off of Amazon, actually. I had them pre-ordered, I think, on BBTS. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I didn't get them off Amazon. I got them off of BBTS. I had them pre-ordered on Amazon, and I canceled that and got him off of BBTS because he just came quicker. So, with that being said, yeah, this is a review on Mutt Junkyard. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys all had a happy holiday and a wonderful new year. I hope everybody is safe, and I hope everybody enjoyed this video. So please like, subscribe, share, and as always, leave a comment down below. Please hit that notification bell so you never miss out on anything new that we are putting up. And no matter where you guys are, I'll catch you all on the flippity flip.